Hi all, welcome in next video. In this video, we are going to see how we can show the notification alert in MVC application. Like if we wanted to show the notification alert for data submission, we wanted to show notification alert for any validation, we wanted to show notification for any failure or error. So how can we show that notification, beautiful notifications, and how those notifications get disappeared? Okay, so we are going to learn in this video, like firstly we will see what we things we require to show the notification, how we can create the notification in MVC, and what type of notification we can show. Okay, so these are the changes, like these three types of notification we are going to display. One is for success, like if the data submission got succeeded, so we can show this notification. Error, like if any internal error occurred, or any data submission got failed, so we can show this second type of notification. And if we have any warning, like user did not fill any field or any other thing, so we can display this type of notification, like you can user can correct the inputs. Okay, and all this notification will be like appearing, it will display the message to the user, and after some time, like whatever the time we are setting, this don't notification will get disappeared. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. So what the changes we required for this? So firstly, we will require, basically we are handling these kind of things from a jQuery only, okay, from a JS file. So definitely we will require some changes in a JS, and we will require some changes in CSHTML. Okay, so I already have did this thing in my test application. So I will firstly show you the impact, and then we will be implementing same in our MVC application, CRM MVC application. Okay, so what I did, I'm just showing you. So here we created this function, display notification bar. Okay, and inside that we are calling this function I have created, show message. So what this function is doing, whatever the message we are sending, whatever the type, like it's a success, error, warning, if you want we can add more here, but I just added 3 here, and different classes we are adding based upon. So whatever the message we are showing, like data submitted successfully, or like we are processing the update or something, whatever the message we wanted to display, we will pass the message here. Like currently I'm showing here, please correct the data, and message type warning. Okay, so we are adding alert warning class for this bootstrap class, and this warning type, it will be coming here, and it will be adding alert warning type of class, and the message will be appearing as a please correct the input. So see here, the here we what we are doing here, we like took the one div, and inside the div, if you see, so inside the div we have one, this is the class, this is the data fix, like it's kind of button, kind of like you will be clicking on this, and the notification bar will get disappeared. And this is kind of a span where we are setting up the message type and message detail. Okay, so how it is working now? So when we are created this div, and this div is uh, we also have created one div inside the CSHTML. So this div is attaching to this div, and whatever the detail we are like put here, like message type, message detail, and whatever the class we are adding, so all this impact will be attached to this div, and the pop-up will get displayed. Okay, and this set timeout, what is doing, it's using a fed to function, okay, which is like disappearing that pop-up, okay, from like 0. Last 2 second to 0.5 second, and after that it will after 0.5 second it will be slide up. Like it will not be just displayed and disappeared. It will be displayed, it will be waiting for whatever the time you are putting here. Like if you're putting a 5 second, 10 second, 5000 microsecond means it's a 5 second. Okay, so after 5 second this impact will get start, it will be displayed for the 5 second. After 2 second this impact will get started, and at 0.5 second this like it will disappear, and at 0.5 second it will be slide up. Okay, so this function also I have created. So currently we are seeing the message this, please correct the data, and the warning type of notification. So let's see how it is looking like. And I have added this button, so when we are like clicking the in this button, so the notification will get appeared. Okay, so I clicked here, see warning, please correct the data, please correct the input. If I am clicking here it will disappear. Okay, immediately. If I click here it will appear 5 second, after 5 second it will automatically disappear. See, and at 0.5 second it will started for the sliding up. Okay, after 0.5 second it will be slided up. So these changes we have done in our test application. So let's go to CRMS web application and try to implement these changes and try to show you the impact for. Okay, but before that, if you wanted to see other impact, so that I can also show you. Can't I show you for success warning only? Warning is this one. I wanted to show you for success, so let's see one more. Whatever the message we want to put here, we can put data submitted successfully. Okay, data submitted successfully. Okay, so this detail we wanted to display. So what can we do further? We can reload this. So I'm sure like after reloading the JS file will not be automatically loaded. So what we can do, we can do the just empty cache and hard reload. Okay, now let's see success, data submitted successfully. So this is the success pop-up. Okay, so let's see and try to implement same thing in our CRMS application. Okay, so this is the, let me open that, it is not yet open. Okay, so it is test which are already implemented. Okay, so this is the CRM. Currently, what are the changes here? Get changes. So okay, so last time we had implemented for multi-select, right? So I did not check in those changes. So let me check in that changes first. Changes for multi-select drop down. Okay. First stage of community stores. Okay. Okay, so it's done now. So let's run it and see how it is looking right now. Okay, so see here currently there is no button and we will not be able to do any operations here, submit operation. Okay, and last time we implemented this multi-select, so if you wanted to explore you can do that. Okay, so let's start implementing. So what firstly we need to do, firstly mm, let's take that button first. Okay, so that we can see the button. So we have this drop down list, multi-select drop down, this, so we need to pick this. Okay, so let's copy it and put here in CRMS. So we have this div already. So after this div, let's put this. So what I did in this button, like it's a simple button, I didn't do anything. I just set the margin and the width of this button. Okay, and I called that JS function inside this button, nothing else. So this button is added now. Let's copy the JS file. So what the JS changes we did, we had added these two functions. Okay, I already explained what I did inside this function. So let's take it as it is and put here in JS. Go below, and this function is closing here. So let's put here control B. Okay, so these two functions for multi-select. So we can put the comment if you want. Changes for no, not for multi-select, changes for notification, changes for notification display. Okay, so then we will keep clicking the button, this function will get called, and this function will call this show message function. Okay, and the show message function, firstly adding the class, whatever the class we wanted to add here. We have three different categories. After adding the class in CSS, the class will get added here, and whatever the message and message type we are sending, that will be attached here, and one div will get created and that will get attached with the alert container, and that what we are going to add in CSHTML just after this. And once this is attached, we are adding here set timeout. So what set timeout is doing, like whatever the content inside in this div, that content will be fade out. Okay, in just 2 seconds, and after 0.5 seconds it will be slided up and it will be staying there on the screen for the 5 seconds. If later we wanted to display this message for the longer time, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, so we can also do that just by increasing this number. Okay, okay, and for the alert container, so I added alert container in CSHTML at very top. I'm showing you where we added that. So at the very top, if you see, yeah, see here, we have this alert container. Okay, so I also did not do too much for this. I just created some gap because it was overlapping with this name. So I put the margin top so that it can be properly displayed on the screen. So like you know how to do, do the margin left, margin top, right? So like if you wanted to slide, if you wanted to place it for some more right side from some left side or some top bottom, so we can give the margin and we can like based on the margin we can like place the container, we can display the notification. Okay, so let me take it this. Not only this, I think we will also require this break so that we can create the some gap between name and this path. Okay, so that what the div is getting created inside this JS control script JS, that is getting attached to this div. Okay, and later on this div will get displayed in a page, and after like 5 seconds this div is getting disappeared. Okay. Okay, so I think we did the changes. Let's see the impact, how it is look like. The page is already there. Let me close this first. It is taking a little bit longer time. Okay, so see, the button is now appearing, and we have some gap here after this, because we added two break here, right? That's why the gap is appearing. And this is the select multi-select drop down. So if we wanted to check like if both the value are selected, then only this submission happen. So that we can also do. Okay, so let's see like if it is implemented properly or not. Okay, so it's not working. The reason is like the page is, when we refresh the page, so page controls are loaded properly, but the JS is the thing that not every time like when we refreshing it gets loaded properly. See, when we clicking here, the error is coming. It means the JS is not loaded properly. So let's click here, empty cache and hard reload. Okay. What the function after some error is happening. Okay, the closing is not there. Let's see what the error is there. See what happened, like they are requiring, they need one closing here. Yeah, now it is properly ended. After, okay, so now it's loaded properly. Multi-select is working. Let's click here, see the notification, data submitted successful. Okay, same way if you wanted to see for a warning. Okay, so that we can also do. I already warning, I think we didn't see, right? So we can warning we saw, error we didn't see. So let's put the error here, and what the error message we can put: internal exception occurred. Okay, so let's see the error message. Like based on your condition you can update the message, like multiple places you can call the same function. That's why I created the separate function. Okay, I'm just this showing you like how you can handle this function and its functionality. Okay, so if I'm clicking here, see, internal exception occurred. Okay, yeah, so I think we successfully implemented this. Okay, and if you wanted to like here in at the front, if you wanted to show a green tick or warning image or something, so you can just click here and put here like warning, warning save icon. Okay, so go here and you see this type of icons you getting. So if you wanted to put this icon in front of this here so that it can show properly a warning icon, so you can put this download this image and you can put the image control here at the front, means before of this text in the div, and you can just save that, or in somehow like if it is not image is not displaying properly, so you can just resize it like its height or width, so you can also place the image here. And sometimes if the requirement is like placing this notification at the right side or at the left side, so you can also do that thing. Okay, and you can also, like as I told you, like you can increase the timing, like context for 5 seconds, so you can increase it at per your choice. And if you wanted to keep it permanent, you can just comment this particular function, it will not be disappearing. Okay, so I think this all was for this implementation. Thank you so much for watching. See you on our next video.